Hey there. So, if you're watching this, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you just survived one of the biggest academic marathons of your entire life, the IB exams. First of all, congratulations. Seriously, you made it.
But after you put that pen down for the last time, there's this weird, quiet moment, right? You've been going 100 miles an hour for months, maybe even years, and then all of a sudden, it just stops. And that big question hits you. Now what? Switching from that nonstop study mode back to holiday mode, well, it isn't like flipping a switch. Your brain has literally been rewired for deadlines, for stress, for constant pressure. And that is exactly why we're going through this little 4-step guide. It's all about a true mental reset so you can actually enjoy this break you've more than earned.
Okay, first up, and this is probably the most important step of all, you have to unlearn the constant pressure. And look, this is not about being lazy. Not at all. This is about actively, intentionally giving your mind and your body permission to just power down.
Just think about it for a second. For months, your life has been run by an alarm clock. So the single most restorative thing you can do for yourself right now is to just let your body decide when it's actually had enough rest. No alarms, no feeling guilty about it, just sleep.
And you know what? The exact same thing goes for food. How many meals did you rush through or just cram in between study sessions? It's time to get back in touch with your body's real signals. Actually listen to what it's telling you and eat because you're hungry, not just because the clock says it's lunchtime.
In this one, it sounds so simple, but it is incredibly powerful. Just go outside. Getting some actual sunlight on your face signals to your brain that, hey, it's daytime. It helps reset your whole internal body clock. It is a scientifically proven way to start feeling normal again, and I promise you, it's way more effective than any wellness app out there.
So once you've given yourself that permission to just be, the next step isn't to jump right back into being productive. Nope. It's about gently waking up a part of your brain that's probably been snoozing for a long time, your creative side.
The absolute magic word here is low stakes. This is not about trying to produce a masterpiece. The whole point is just to play. To do something purely for the fun of it, with no grade attached, no expectations whatsoever. Pick up that guitar you haven't touched in a year, scribble in a notebook. Just create something, anything, badly. It doesn't matter. The act of doing it is what's so freeing.
And here's a fantastic little tool for you, the dopamine list. Seriously, sit down and write out a list of small, simple, screen-free things that genuinely make you happy. Maybe it's reading one chapter of a book, listening to a whole album from start to finish, or just making a really good cup of coffee. Then, when you feel that familiar aimless urge to just scroll, pull out this list instead.
Which brings us perfectly to our third section, which is all about plugging back into the real world. Because, let's be real, genuine human connection is one of the fastest ways to recharge those mental batteries.
Think of your mental energy like a phone battery. On one side, you've got the things that drain it, like mindlessly scrolling through TikTok for an hour, or just passively consuming whatever the algorithm throws at you. But then, you have the things that actually recharge it. Sharing a real, genuine belly laugh with a friend, that feeling you can only get from an in-person connection. The goal here is to consciously trade that mindless scroll for a meaningful conversation. Go on, text that friend you've been meaning to see.
Okay, you've rested, you've created something, you've reconnected with people. Now for the final, crucial step. You gotta protect that peace. This is all about building a little defense system for your newfound calm.
Honestly, learning to say no is a superpower. You do not have to say yes to every single invitation or request that comes your way, especially if it feels like it's going to drain the energy you just worked so hard to get back. And try to consciously avoid signing up for new, stressful commitments right away. Just give yourself some space.
Let's just pause on that for a second. You have been through an incredible amount of pressure and hard work. You have earned this time. You have earned peace. It is not something you need to feel bad about or apologize for or justify to anyone. It's yours. So, as you head into this break, just remember that it's not just some empty space between exams and whatever's next. It's a blank canvas. It's a real opportunity to rest, to rediscover who you are outside of school, and to completely reset. So the only question left is, what are you going to create with it?